All right, let's start off talking about the Trump shit. Donald Trump. He's the loser of the 2020 election. He's lost. He's a loser. And he's also kind of stupid. And he's dumb. And anyone who follows him or likes him or even thinks anything good about him is pretty stupid. But most importantly, he's a loser. And also, more importantly than that, is he lost in the 2020 election. He's a loser. But anyway, so I got this article from the New York Times here. Deeply problematic. Experts question judge's intervention in Trump inquiry. So, real quick, the short of this is Trump nominates a freak to the judiciary because Democrats don't care about the judiciary. And so this freak is like, oh shit, Lord and Savior Donald, a.k.a. the Orange Man, is in trouble. I'm going to back him up. So some judge basically allowed there to be a special master. Like, can we talk about terminology here? Special master. That sounds like some fucking Japanese PS1 game, mistranslation shit. Special master. What the fuck? Anyway. Let's read. This is from the New York Times. A federal judge's extraordinary decision on Monday to interject in the criminal investigation into former President Donald J. Trump's hoarding of sensitive government documents at his Florida residence showed unusual solicitude. I'm on drugs, folks. To him, legal specialists say, this was, quote, an unprecedented intervention by a federal district judge in the middle of an ongoing federal criminal and national security investigation, said Stepan I. Vladek. What a fucking name. Anyway, so when Donald Trump's lawyers initially said that they were seeking a special master, which sounds like it's like some BDSM terminology. But when they said initially that they were seeking out a special master, basically the entire legal community just laughed at that. It's silly, it's stupid. But essentially this judge was like, well, he is an ex-president. And that's pretty much the justification. If you ever have been president in your life, apparently you get extra privileges. There's a second constitution, one for the rest of us, and another for ex-presidents. They just don't have to deal with the law. They can steal, they can lie, they can cheat, and it's all good because they used to be a president. But, really what's interesting about this judge's thing, calling him an ex-president, is that they called him an ex-president. As in, he's not the president. You want to know why that is the case? Because he lost. He's a loser. But anyway, siding with Mr. Trump, the judge, Aileen M. Cannon, ordered the appointment of an independent arbiter to review the more than 11,000 government records the FBI seized in its search of Mar-a-Lago last month. She granted the arbiter, known as a special master, broad powers that extended beyond filtering materials that were potentially subject to attorney-client privilege to also include executive privilege. So it's basically, again, just made-up bullshit. Like, Donald Trump is lying about, they stole, one wrong folder somewhere, so therefore, we're going to slow this down. And really, ultimately, this is to slow it down, right? Donald Trump, right, the walls are closing in. If he can buy himself a couple more months, he's going to, of course. Why not? Judge Cannon, a Trump appointee who sits on the federal district court in the Southern District of Florida, also blocked federal prosecutors from further examining the seized materials for the investigation until the special master has completed a review. In reaching the result, blah, 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 several steps that specialists said were vulnerable to being overturned if the government files an appeal, as most agreed was likely. Any appeal would be heard by the Court of Appeals for the 11th Circuit in Atlanta, where Mr. Trump appointed 6 of 11 active judges. So yeah, basically, the law is a game. It's a joke, right? It's all made up. And if you're rich and you can hire a bunch of lawyers, and if you're an ex-president and you install a bunch of judges, you can basically do whatever you want. Or at least you can buy yourself extra months Is this going to change what the DOJ is going to do? Probably not. It's just going to delay it. And of course, Donald Trump is trying to buy time. He wants to announce his 2024 presidency. Everyone is in his ear saying to wait until after the midterms. There have been multiple leaks that Donald Trump is considering launching his campaign either this month or next month. And so he thinks if he becomes the 2024 candidate, that it puts him in like another secret, like, oh, I can break more laws now because I declared my candidacy. I'm just wondering if that would work for me. Like, if I declared my candidacy for the president, like, could I go, like, do some robberies? Can I, like, break into the governor's mansion and steal some top secret? Oh, sorry, I declared myself. Don't you know? I'm a candidate. I haven't won anything. I haven't done anything yet. But I declared that I'm going to run for office, so therefore I'm immune from this, right? Wrong. But in Donald Trump's mind, and probably the USA's mind, if you're the candidate, you can do whatever the fuck you want. Because, it's a little politically nerve-wracking to indict a candidate. Anyway. So, there you go. This whole article is just talking about the stupid-ass fucking bitch judge. And anyway, again, I think this is hilarious. The Trump FBI raid saga is hilarious. But they're going to run with this. They are going to be running with this. We got the special master. The special master. And, well, they're special and they're a master. And they're going to be looking and they're going to be liking these documents. I have a question. You know when people do that thing where they, like, lick their fingers and, like, spit all over paper? You know, you ever see someone that does this? Teachers do this a lot. They love to, like, drool and spit and, like, all over paper to, like, separate the pages. First of all, that doesn't work. It's just a stupid habit. You know, you're dumb. But you think the special master is gonna be licking the paper? Like, you know what they do? Right? And then they go like, and then they fucking rub their gross saliva all over the pages. You see that shit? That shit's crazy. Anyway, I wonder if the special master is gonna do that. Just curious. Also, that's all I have to say on that. Anyway, there you go.